So we're a little late to the party on this one. I think this came out like a year or two ago or something. And this movie is called... She has no idea what we're about to review. I do this to her all the time.
I'm always like...
You're like,
trying to remember.
We watched this days ago.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I definitely don't remember.
You picked it out. It's called The Strange House.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did pick this out.
So, what's this one about? Give me a I'm always the one doing the synopses.
I know, and I feel like my synopses aren't as good as yours.
I've been doing this a lot
longer. And I
longer.
also, will be honest, I don't remember a whole lot of this movie because it was very blah.
It's very forgettable.
And very forgettable, but from my memory and my recollection...
Worst review ever already. Yeah.
They moved to a new house.
Of course, always.
It's a mom and her 2 children. And the father he's dead.
Yeah. There's always one parent gone.
He's gone.
They moved to a new house. This
New
is
start.
99% horror.
They're from the city, and they're in a small town now.
Yeah.
And the teenage boy is like, fuck the small town, I miss my friends.
This is German.
It's German.
Yeah.
No, Austrian. German.
Yeah, it was filmed in Austria, but the film is in German.
Yeah.
Right, because they speak German in Austria.
And, is it a little brother that he has, or a little sister? It's a little brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, the little brother, the teenage brother, he goes off and he meets a girl who's about his age. Mm-hmm. And also this other weird nerdy kid. He's trying to make friends. They make friends. And there's a mystery surrounding the house and the previous residents because they had 2 boys that were the same ages as the current boys that live in the house.
Yeah.
And they were killed. And so basically this ragtag team of children discover how the old children were murdered. Yeah,
they're trying to solve the mystery of the kids that were murdered that lived in their house before them. Pretty standard setup. It tries to go for this Stranger Things vibe to a degree, and yeah, it did not land that level by any means.
No.
There's only one character that we really liked.
Yeah, we laughed at the nerdy friend a lot because he was just weird.
He's very
just
weird.
Said things
He's on the
acted.
spectrum, and
he was funny.
He was like this. I don't know. He was like this playboy.
Yeah, he had game.
He did have game.
It was weird. It was like
the kid said something something about women.
Like he wouldn't know anything about women or something. He's like, you don't know what I know.
Yeah.
And then there's like a scene later where he's like totally like flirting with this girl who's like all about him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the best character for sure.
He's entertaining. Everybody else is kind of blah.
It's
and
blah.
I was so checked out during the movie, honestly. This isn't negative at all because I think it's great to have entry-level films for different age ranges. Like, I love horror movies for children. I think those are fantastic when done well.
Yeah.
Like a Monster House, like a Goosebumps. Like, I like these movies. I enjoy watching them because I can then show them to my kids and it gets them kind of this spooky vibe without being too over the top for what they can handle.
Yeah.
And even Ernest Scared Stupid, which is more of a comedy, but it's still kind of a horror movie for kids as well, which is, I'm pointing at the poster I have on my wall. I fucking love that movie. So so this isn't a knock, but this is definitely aimed towards a much younger audience. Probably like 10 to 13, I would say.
Yeah, or even like 10 to 12.
Yeah, somewhere in that area.
There's like, hardly...
It's like a Hardy Boys.
Yeah, There's like no real horror. There's no gore. I mean, there is some horror.
Yeah, it tries at it, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Stranger Things vibe, they definitely tried to go for. Some of the music I remember liking. Mm-hmm. I thought that but it did remind me of Stranger Things, which is why I liked the music.
Sure.
The acting was all fine too. The performances were okay. Nothing really awful.
No.
Or that stood out as being terrible, but it just.
One thing I definitely remember not liking about this movie, and this is a total just bullshit gripe, but like the bully does not get his comeuppance.
Oh, yeah.
That's, I guess, considered a spoiler, but I don't give a fuck. This is some bullshit.
Yeah.
There is this little bully in this that I wanted to beat the fuck out of the entire film, and nothing comes of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in fact, they actually kind of make him like not a hero, but he does. Helping. Yeah, he ends up being a good guy, but it's not even like a redemption.
No.
Moment.
It's just kind of like
just kind of there. Like and it could have been literally anybody. Yeah. It didn't have to be him. It could have been anybody.
Sure.
And I'm like, no, smash that kid's face.
Yeah.
I don't want that kid having any kind of fucking appreciation or acknowledgement.
Yeah.
No. No! So that pissed me off. That happened towards the end of the movie, and I'm like, mm-mm. And then as far as like the reveal goes, you can see it coming from a mile away, which it's for kids. Yeah. So I guess I expect that from a movie like this.
If I had seen this movie when I was like 10, I think I would have been really into it and like freaked out.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's like also, some of the visual effects were not great, but I feel like if I was younger, that I would probably be creeped out by them.
Yeah.
But just, and I don't know. It's weird because it's like we've seen, you and I both have seen horror movies for children that we really enjoy as adults.
Absolutely.
That we didn't see when we were kids. But this one is just one that doesn't work for me as an adult, but I think would probably work for a younger audience.
Sure.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, Stranger Things is a horror show for the family.
Yeah.
And is extremely successful. House 2, the second story, for me, is one of the greatest
that one's amazing.
Family-friendly horror movies ever made, right? So, I think, even though we're sitting here and I'm kind of making fun of us for not really remembering the movie, I feel like that is actually an important detail that if we fast forward the clock a week or less and we can't really remember much about it, that speaks volumes, right? Like, this film is so fucking forgettable.
It is. And we watch a lot of things, but the stuff that we really enjoy
I could do a review on movies I love.
Yeah.
6 months later.
Yeah, exactly.
And not forgotten almost anything.
It sticks in your head and it makes an impact on you. And for this one, it just doesn't. And
as you said, with movies I hate, like Death House, I could probably still smash Death House all fucking day long, and I haven't seen it in years. But it pissed me off so much when I watched it that I don't feel like I could forget anything that happened in the movie. Mm-hmm. I was so angry and outraged by it.
Yeah, so it's those two ends of the spectrum again. Like, they make an impact on one end or another. But this one was just very not memorable. 3
fucking reviews in a row.
I know, that they're all
where we're like, blah, forgettable, no. Damn. And I get accused all the time of liking everything.
Oh, no way.
No, I don't.
You don't.
I don't. I probably dislike half of what we watch.
Yeah.
If we watch new stuff. And I'm like one of the most open people there is. I'm always like, every time we sit down in front of anything, I'm like, I am fully here. Like, I am fully, like, ready for whatever you're about to show me. And I have no biases. I have no, like, things that trigger me, like, they have an agenda, or, oh my god, this is sexist, or, oh, this is anti-men, or this is... Like, I don't give a fuck about any of that stuff. I am down for literally anything you put in front of me, if done in an appealing and entertaining way for myself.
Yeah.
And that is a vast, wide spectrum.
It is. There's not many people that can say that.
No, sure. They really can. Even a lot of people who do say that are full of shit. I can watch a romantic comedy, and I can watch a fucking, like, brutal snuff film, and like back both of them equally as much. Yeah. Like, I am open. So, to have 3 films in a row, just be so ho-hum is like, whew, it's a lot. It's like, come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Like, I'm an easy fucking audience. Like, how you feeling with me? But I'm not, I guess. And it's half the movies. So maybe I am.
Not as easy.
Maybe I'm not.
Not as open
I
as
am though. I really am. I'm always the defender. I'm always the guy on the side of defending all the movies that are like the 50-50 splits, the Malignants and the freaking, It Follows and The Witch and the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre and I'm always on this side, the Babadook, and I'm always on the side of those films. I'm always like, yeah, they tried new things. They were cool. They were unique. I'm into them.
Well, this one wasn't.
But movies they're just fucking blah, man. They just go, here's everything you've seen a million times done in an inferior way. That totally was worth an hour and a half of your time. No, it wasn't. Or 2 hours, like the fucking other one we just reviewed.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're gonna go watch other good things now.
Doom Patrol. Yeah. Let's catch up on some Doom Patrol. That shit's awesome. Watch Doom Patrol. And Peacemaker.
Yes.
All right, guys. Oh, and From.
And From.
From's awesome.